Alright, I'm back with another video for the IPB-10 from Digitech. Today I'm going to go through how I'm running this thing. I'm using a Marshall DSL100 amp into a Marshall 412 cabinet. And I'm running the 4-cable method, which basically means I'm going out of the amp's input into the IPB-10 amp loop send, and then I'm going from the IPB-10 amp loop return to the amp loop send on the Marshall. And then for the last one, I'm going from the IPB-10 left mono line out to the amp loop return on the Marshall. And then basically you just plug your guitar into the back of the guitar input on the IPB-10. I have a Boss SD1 plugged in as well, but I'm not going to be using that because I'm finding that I'm actually liking the overdrive models in the IPB-10 itself. So here's an acoustic clean sound kind of thingamajig that I set up. I have the amp actually pretty loud, so I'm not sure how well this is going to translate to the audio on the iPhone that I'm using to record this with. We'll give it a try. Here's that is one of the acoustic model amps. That's actually not the Marshall. The Marshall is just giving me power on this patch itself. I'm actually bypassing the preamp on the Marshall, and I'm using the built-in, I guess it's called a Dreadnought model, acoustic model on this IPB-10, which is pretty good. Sounds good. I have some chorus on there, a little bit of delay, and if I want to, I can click on the flanger. Pretty good. Alright, now I'm going to move over to pretty much a rhythm sound, and if you hear a little hum, that's probably because my house doesn't really have good grounding on it, so please bear with that. This is the Marshall's preamp. I'm not using the amp in the Digitech, I'm using the actual Marshall's tone, but I have all my effects in the Digitech. So here, just to give you an idea. Pretty good. I get the volume pedal hooked up so I can that works well. I also have a little bit of a delay if I need it. Chorus. Little flange. And if I need to, we can kick on overdrive. It's pretty cool. My next setting is basically the same setting, but I have the overdrive on, so if I need to kind of make a quick, kind of switch when I'm playing on stage, and I don't want to fumble around too much, or have to go all the way up here to hit this button, I can just switch back and forth between these two. I also have a lead patch, which I set a little louder, and it also has more of a delay, pronounced delay on it. It's got the overdrive on. I can add flange and chorus if I want. I have my wah pedal on there, and I also have volume. It's pretty loud. I don't know how this is going to sound, but it's pretty cool. And then, like in my other video, you need a tuner. You hold that down, and you got your tuner. You need to get back to a patch, just step on another button. Well, well, that's it for today. Hopefully that helped you out a little bit, and I'll be back with more. Thanks.